I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
With my boy Alfred on MrTaliaferro.com.
MrTaliaferro.com.
Like right now, I'm about to go to Walmart.
Just to see you with your logo on your mics.
You're rocking with MrTaliaferro.com.
Y'all go to MrTaliaferro.com. It's going down.
My biggest gift is my voice. It allows me to speak to the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.
So what's next? This is something I do with artists and athletes and entertainers. What's next in their careers? What do we want to see as fans of the game, as people who speculate on careers? What do we want to see outside looking in for these artists and these athletes and stuff like that? And this is what I do, and then I allow you guys to chime in on the comments, talk to me, and think what you think should be what's next. For Chris Brown. You know, Chris Brown, come on now, multi-millionaire, a lot of top hits on billboards, everywhere, top albums. One of the biggest, if not the biggest, R&B star in the last decade or so. Remember, we deemed him to possibly be the next Michael Jackson. Probably screwed him, but we deemed him that. Got in legal issues, the whole Rihanna case, a lot of little small incidents that have been big because they've been able to pile up. Chris Brown's been going through it, you know, a lot of problems with child. But Chris Brown, when we talking about talent, music, performances, Chris Brown one of the top still in the game, period. Period. When we talking about music, singing, dancing, the whole 9 yards, Chris Brown, if not the top, period. As a performer, Chris Brown still has it, still on top of his game. Still one of the greatest. And I'm wondering why Chris Brown, to me, that cloth that comes with his name, that certain kind of clout that comes with Chris Brown's name is starting to decrease. We don't put his name in that top tier class anymore like we used to. And I'm wondering why. I think Chris Brown might oversaturate the market, you know, with mixtapes and hopping on a lot of songs that maybe Chris Brown shouldn't hop on, you know, doing a lot of just records. And I look at a Drake, and I look at some of the other top guys, and The Weeknd even, and how they're exclusive, how they just don't throw out their music. And I know that's just Chris Brown being a guy showing love, you know, but maybe Chris Brown want to bring back a little bit on the verses and just being on everybody's track, unless it's the DJ Khaled's of the world or the Rihannas or the Drakes or whatever it might be, unless it's these top names in the music industry, because I think it's hurting his brand a little bit, you know, and with the social media and everything. I don't think that's hurting his brand necessarily, as I think the music he's putting out with other people is hurting him a little bit, because Chris Brown's music still is great. He still got fans, still gonna sell out every stadium that he goes to on tour. But it doesn't seem like we put him in that class anymore, give him the respect that his name deserves. And I think that has to do with a little bit because Chris Brown's hopping on a lot of music that he shouldn't be. Because when Chris Brown got over the Rihanna, you know, after the Rihanna saga, the music was still A1. His name was still up there with the ups. But now it seems like he's going backward the last 2-3 years. And when he drops, like a lot of people didn't even know Chris Brown dropped the album in December. You don't do that with Chris Brown. This is Chris Brown we're talking about. So with that being said, I just think Chris Brown maybe needs to fall back a little bit on just the verses, the mixtapes, focus back on the albums solely. That's it, just that. We're going to respect his music regardless. Chris Brown, one of our legends, of course. Salute to Chris Brown. We want to just see your name put up there with the right respect that it deserves. And if you keep hopping on a lot of people's songs, it's hard to do that because you're oversaturating the market. I go by the name of Alfred Taliaferro. You are currently tuning in to Mr. Taliaferro TV. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Salute. I'm out. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my interview, my performance, or maybe it was a feature story. Now, right now, you can either subscribe to my channel or you can watch other performances. Thank you for taking the time out. It's MrTaliaferro.com. After seeing Drake sell 1 million copies, does this change your opinion of Views from the Six? Do you now respect it more, or maybe do you respect it less because people